Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Amber.
I hate you like I'm young.
I don't want to talk about it! This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck. Fuck me! And that's when I noticed the cold breeze. The ankle's a little mean. The ankle, the elbow, the fucking little tiny stick that he probably has is gonna post it. I'm just so fucking done.
So, good day, y'all. Hope everyone's having a beautiful and wonderful start to their day. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, and comment too. So, as we get caught up, like I said, this week is just like weird, not so funky, not so fresh. Actually, very funky, but not fresh. So, like the girls. But, yeah, just for this week, whatever. We're just going to do these, and then next week, starting on Monday, we'll be back to our regular schedule. I do promise, guys. We just got a lot to catch up on. For this episode, we are checking back in with apathetic facts. You know the deal. I feel like we do switch it up every now and then, but once we get into a groove, like going through another creator's archives, then you know the deal. You know what to expect. Today we're checking out Amber Reed, Swatted, Keemstar fires tech. So, yeah. I mean, I don't think that actually ended up happening, to be honest with you. I just don't. I don't know. There's something about it that I just don't believe. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. I did see, who was it? Is it Brian Cook? Might have been. Who tried getting, like, the record on it. It's public record. But he was denied, saying that, like, what it is represents the person in a bad mental health light, then they don't release it. I have no idea. No idea. But yeah, I believe it was him that I saw that from. But yeah, so that is the plan. I guess we have some things to learn, or I do at least. I'm still catching up here. But thank you guys so much for tuning on in. As always, hope everyone's having a great week. Once again, just a little clarification. I got struck. So, not copyright. It's not copyright. Harassment and cyberbullying. So, whatever. It always happens on the LCU recap episodes, which, old to keep doing them, but happens a lot when I make fun of Fupa. Anyways, with that, let's just dive right on into this, guys. I don't want to waste any time today. Shall we?
Where were you during 9/11? I was in a group home getting forced to eat yogurt. My favorite vegetable is mashed potatoes. I have legs. I rarely use them. My weight gets stairs. My ass doesn't fit in chairs. That's my middle name, fat. It's more like Amber Procrastination Lynn. So I hope
Poet Reed, my gosh.
I can motivate and inspire other people to do this, because this is Amber Lynn Reed.
Listen, something tells me even if Amber released a book under like a pen name or something, you know, it would still get notoriety for how bad it is.
The person who could never do it. This is who I am. This is Amber Lynn Reed.
Hey girls, new day, new bus.
Is it 3.9? I thought she had a 4.0.
Now we're dealing with the fallout from last night's solo stream flop.
Who?
Tech and Fupa come in hot, they're already on edge, and Amber's nowhere to be found.
Good afternoon, Lookout Bus. We're back at it again, and guess who's not here?
There's no way they're getting good sleep there, right?
It's Wamberlyn Reed.
Wamberlyn Reed.
That's a good one, Wamber.
Oh my gosh, woe is me, Wamberlyn Reed. Did you see that coming? Amber fucking up yesterday's show?
Yeah. I could have seen that a mile away.
I can't believe she did so bad!
I mean, I fear even Amber should have seen it coming, but her ego wouldn't let her.
How do you do so bad, Amber? Is ALR supposed to be here today? Who cares?
Don't know, don't care.
I could not care less. We're talking mad shit about yesterday's episode. Yesterday was awful. You know?
So no wonder she doesn't want to show up then. I mean, she's afraid. She's afraid. She is fine hearing people that aren't immediately in her life talk shit. But as soon as it's people she actually has to interact with, big issue. But she does it all the time.
So much happened over the weekend, and then we got cucked because Amber's like, I want to do my own show Monday.
Amber was crying to Keemstar.
Are we even, just checking for the producer side, are we in the Discord at all? No, so Amber has no way to even get in here.
Aw.
Oh, the Wamberlin. Oh, poor Wamberlin.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of people saying, kick Amber, Amber go away. But someone said, can she speak? Amber, go ahead. Say your hellos. Welcome in.
Ew. Oh, I was hoping not to hear it.
How are you guys?
Hi.
I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to send a message just to talk to somebody, Amber. You haven't reached out on a fucking day.
So apparently, yesterday's stream, the only stream Amber has been in charge of in LCU, got a copyright strike. And the others aren't too happy about it.
Well, no, of course not, because they were probably told, like, hey, listen, let me do one on my own. You guys will still get a cut for it. And because I'm Amberlyn Reed, the chat will go crazy. But if you got struck, no profit off of it, so no percentages to anyone.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. The only clips we played were Fat Camp clips, and it was only like a handful, maybe less than a handful.
But you guys were listening to music towards the end. It said copyright.
Yeah, it was a copyright strike.
Oh,
I'll have to
that
go
was
in.
Gemini's. That's Gemini's song.
No, there's another thing that copyright the strike.
Interesting.
The stream yesterday. Well, I'll have to see what the fuck it was. But someone fucked up there. Whether it was you
Of course, Gemini has his own song.
or
Oh, we could just
the
edit it out
Gemini.
and then reapply for AdSense,
For sure.
which I've had to do. It's a pretty easy
Wait,
thing to do.
moderator, do not turn on slow mode.
She's saying it as if you don't press a button that says trim out sound, and that's it. You don't have to do a thing.
We're rolling with the punches today, Amber.
You can either choose to cut out, like actually physically remove the entire section, just mute the entire section, or sometimes if it's whatever algorithm is able to, then it will cut out just the copyrighted sound and try to keep whatever other sounds are naturally happening in the video.
Wamber?
Yes.
Why the fuck are you back in your room?
Because
Why?
this is where I do my show.
You were,
Oh, interesting. Yeah, she was out. Was she?
or was your show yesterday?
It was in the
Yeah.
living room because I knew I wasn't going to have to scream at all.
You were still getting loud.
Oh, so you are cooking the content.
Okay, so
Well, duh.
have you ever been in a relationship where you're like miserable and you feel like a shell of yourself?
Is that what you're feeling right now, Amby?
The light just leaves your eyeballs,
Does
and then
Tommy know this?
you leave that
Honestly, Amber, I don't think ever had the light.
relationship, and then you go into another relationship, and you're like, "Whoa, I'm glowing. I'm like glowing right now."
Okay.
That's how I felt yesterday. I had so much
Oh.
fun. I had over 1,000 viewers while live was live.
Why is there a relay? I know I'm not the only one hearing that.
At Fat Camp. I am proud of the work I put in. We made the same amount of money when Twiggy was on here with Fupa and with Gemini, and we got a redirect. I will show the screenshots.
Yeah, show him actually.
She comes in swinging hard on like, guys, listen, it wasn't a complete failure.
Go for it.
I am proud of myself.
Oh, shocker.
Because the numbers are not right.
I had fun.
That was the lowest performing
The
stream
numbers
Bus has ever had.
were,
Ooh.
like,
So when we were with
horrendous.
Twiggy, we made $400 and something.
Listen, that I don't want to knock that as like that isn't good, okay? But we're comparing it here, all right? That's what she wants to do. So we're comparing it. That's on the very, very low end, okay? The first few streams that had her in it must have made like well over 10K. There's a big difference.
Yeah, and I shit on Twiggy for it because I think that's a bad show.
And
Yeah.
last
Made a
night
little
with
bit more.
no redirect.
Like a little under 5.
Last night with no redirect. While live was live at Fat Camp, we made $700. That includes cash cows and
Someone had to have said all this to her to make her feel better about herself.
the band Worlds. And I am proud of that.
I
I was
bet.
up majority of the stream. I was doing the robot.
She was up for maybe 5 minutes total.
I was twerking. I was jumping jacks.
Did
I
you watch
was
the
having
same stream
fun.
I did? I didn't see any.
What? You didn't see any of that?
I didn't see any of
Really?
it.
Tell
The
me.
jumping
Wow.
jacks, she was going.
I swear to God.
I'll recreate it. Hold on.
It was a terrible stream. like performance-wise.
So the way Amber spins how her show performed yesterday,
Well, of course.
which she was literally complaining about the entire time, into something she's suddenly proud of, by comparing it to their other worst stream ever, is wild to see. She takes something she was clearly unhappy with in real time, and reframes it as a success, by comparing it to their lowest point.
Well, see, but that's what Amber does. That's what Amber does. She did that with her weight loss as well and her eating habits. She would say, yeah, guys, like, I could be doing better, but I'm not doing, like, my absolute worst, so that's an improvement. It's bare minimum.
It's kind of the same thing she does with her weight.
Bingo! Sorry, I was trying to snap.
She'll take her highest number, 572.4, from years ago, and use that as the baseline, instead of where she actually is right now. It's the exact same pattern here.
What is the goal to leave the Discord so Ayla?
And the thing is, Amber is not that aware. She just isn't. She's not that aware enough to be like, okay, so I'm going to apply the same mentality that I do during this to this. Like, she might try to troll, but it's always so obvious. And I do think she's been trying to troll here the whole time. But because Amber lacks, you know, originality or any actual entertainment factor other than, you know, like just throwing tomatoes, she still portrays the way that she feels. Because she ain't good enough to, you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? To do it, like, satirically.
Can't keep jumping
Good
in the
job.
hall.
Good job for the jumping jacks. 30-20s? All right, 30-20s when we will leave the Discord. That way, you know, Amber can take a break. She can take today off. ALR
I can
Echo.
agree to that. I don't want to take the day off, so I will not be leaving.
Oh, that's
and I will
fine.
talk to you
That's
about
fine. I mean, if it gets bad, we'll just like mute you or something. Don't worry about it. Yeah, golden kick is for sure what we need to do today. What I have been interested in talking about, because you obviously were willing to do a whole different type of show with two other people.
Yeah, hold on a second,
Right.
though. Rupa,
Oh, thank
so
you.
you met Billy, right? These men are also larger, right? And they probably have to do accessible types of things, right? So why are you going to come for me for the way that I do a jumping jack while you're friends with men who probably have to do it in the same way that I do?
Billy
Well,
jumped in the fucking pool today.
yeah,
He's
I
he's
can
killing the
get in
game.
pool, too.
Yeah, no, but
I can jump
he jumped in the
Billy-
pool.
Amber, when was the last time you were even in a pool?
Wait, show me how to get out, because that's what.
I think this was literally the last time.
The only like issue. How am I gonna get out? How do you get out?
Bruh,
Yeah, I don't know if I can lift my leg like that.
that's crazy.
Billy took a very hard
You know she just had to raw in there.
trip to get here. Billy especially.
You're not understanding my
No, can I-
point. You are
can I talk?
deflecting.
Yeah, you asked her a question. She's
This is
answering.
why
Can I
I'm
talk?
miserable
Okay.
here.
God. Why? Because you can't interrupt people?
Billy
This is
took
why
like
I'm
3 to
miserable.
Make a reaction channel.
4 days of a drive to get here, and that night when he was walking out of the theater room, I could
Yeah,
tell
you're not-
just
Yeah,
how
no,
exhausted-
no need to shit on
exhausted
Billy
he
because
was.
you're the one like can't do stuff. It's okay.
T.
Because I asked
Billy's
you
holding his
questions.
shit.
Put in the
She's always got to compare herself to someone else.
effort. They fucking showed up with a fat.
No,
Yeah.
period.
Which is exactly what
I can't believe she
Why is she still talking?
was like, "Who's the other fat person at fat camp? They can't do shit. Look at Billy can't do
They're
shit."
there.
Why would you make someone who is over 500 pounds up and moving?
No, I'm
'Cause you
proud.
should be.
I'm proud.
No, period. Like, what did she think she was going to eat with that? Like, Amber, you need to get up and move.
You
You
should be
moving,
big. What do you mean?
But it's the fact that you purposely sabotage our show.
You need to do
Honestly, I think it's their language that gets me flagged. It's all just AI done, dude. That's what pisses me off the most. Ugh.
content for the show, and you need to have someone that knows how to make that happen. Yesterday, you had the
What is she doing? I just noticed. Good God. I'm tempted. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But that's like such a small photo. Y'all are gonna be like, why is it so fucking blurry?
Fixings of a good stream, but you had no one to showrun with you. Los
what, like,
Angeles
my
Aqua
whole
Doc.
thing-
The most randomest shit, most like boring
She can't even get a fucking word in. I love that.
shit. Like, what the
Dude,
I was literally getting up to go to my room because I was like, I'm not fucking watching
So
this.
am I not gonna ever be able to speak?
Oh my god. You said we're
Truly, no one cares.
terrible people. Fuck you. Anyways.
Oh!
You all
So
so
bad, dude.
rooting for me from the sidelines. You guys got to take the day off. You weren't like, I hope
Yeah. To see the face crack in real time of her basically being told to shut the up. That definitely wasn't in the script for today, was it, Pookie?
host does a good show. Instead, you guys have berated me and berated me and berated me, and that is why
Oh
I'm
my
miserable.
Well, that's what you need, I think, in your life.
No, period. She doesn't get enough pressure from anyone. That's why she cracks and that's why she freaks out.
Holy can you believe she chose Thick Gemini as like her co-host?
Look.
You need so Thick Gemini.
Jamala. Listen, I really did think for a second when Tyler Catastrophe first popped up, there was something, like, I saw a TikTok that was relating him to Amberlynn in some way. And I was like, oh, so that's definitely the other person that runs the show with her, right? It wasn't, I guess.
Is an Amberlynn Reed.
He saw
Right.
Alex _ Alice
They're like-
74 Super
They're like
Chat
this.
19.
Do we?
Oh, I bet. Until there won't be. Because that's how all of Amber's friendships work. They get really intense really quickly, and then it's absolute, shredded to nothing. Which, not to, be, cast in labels and diagnoses and whatnot, but that is kind of, very much untreated BPD vibes. I could have said that in a much more respectful way, but...
I want to drag her back. She's in Bus VC.
Oh, if she's in Bus VC for sure.
Oh, of course she is. Of course she is. God, dude. She just goes running there every second of the freaking day.
She can't just leave the show to go bitch
Oh my
complain
God.
to in like hug box.
Cool. I'll bring her in
She says that's her job. She doesn't get paid for that.
right now.
So I guess
Actually, she probably does, because you have to pay to be in the VC, right? Like a membership or something? I don't know. Don't really care.
Keemstar will be down here at some point today.
So if I'm
Wonderful.
gonna have my volume super fucking low,
No one
and I
turned
can't
it down.
speak, and whenever I speak, images are
Listen, I know we say Amber fake cries a lot, but I think you can hear the quiver in her voice.
put over my face, and I'm not taken seriously.
Your life
That's not
story
me.
is why you're not taken seriously. That's a separate issue. But the photos of your face we can
Leave
change.
me alone.
Okay,
Girl, it's literally your job. Shut up.
Don't want to be here. We had a good show on Friday. We were all getting along.
no, you talked mad shit about the Friday episode and said that I was terrible and should be removed from the fucking channel. Okay, and then you made the
Oh.
art removing me from the channel.
I actually noticed this a couple days ago, and I even took a screenshot because
Oh.
I genuinely thought Tech had been fired. Like, changing the banner, the profile pic, all of that, that's not small. She is clearly trying to push Tech out.
We did not have a good show. You are being vindictive.
This is your show, isn't it?
Well, see, now that's interesting, because now she's doing all this, causing a whole emotional ruckus, allegedly, and it's going to lead to Tech being quote-unquote fired. He wasn't, but... Huh? Interesting.
You should be on camera.
No shit. But you guys fucking treat me like fucking garbage. How do you not see
Okay,
that?
Amber,
How do you not see that that's the whole point? That's the whole point, Amber. They probably are making more money more consistently than your hug box with Scooter and Sweet Tea was, other than just the fact that it was the first show within the LCU, but the money dropped off big time.
You having your own stream with Thick Gemini and us having money off, I was fine with that, but when you went on there and you did everything that we've been asking you to do for weeks, it really just proved that you don't give a fuck about us. You don't give a fuck about the show.
I mean, T.
Oh, it's because you guys treat me like I'm trash. I feel like a shell of a person when I'm here. I'm miserable. I cannot get up and dance. You guys will be fucking making fun of my body.
Amber, what do you think the point of you getting up to dance was? What do you think the point of it was? This is just stupid.
He does that shit in good fun. Him and I are friends.
She
Right.
clearly understands the difference between someone joking and someone actually trying to be mean, because she literally says Gemini is her friend and that it's all in good fun. But
not when you're getting the same amount of money, if not way more. Doing it the other way, I mean, it doesn't make sense. When Amber puts into perspective that, like, it's all for money and then pulls this emotional shit of, like, I can't have people saying mean things to me, then it's like, what are you doing here?
then, in other situations, that same understanding just disappears.
Right.
So I guess it's not that she can't tell the difference, it's that she chooses when to apply it. But at the end of the day, it's all still being broadcast.
This is why when Feline left Oklahoma after moving in Amber, she sent a message of finally free to her friends. This isn't an act.
Ooh,
This is Amber without a filter.
There you go.
true.
Yeah, so that's not true. That was just another rumor that happened.
Amber, you're one of the most
All of that.
manipulative
Like, that's
people
racist
I've met in
stuff.
my entire life. You literally are like the finesser of the century. Epstein with
She had game like you.
I shouldn't laugh at that. No. No. The thing is Amber's attempts at manipulation and whatnot entertaining? Yes. But the audience clocks it about 99.9% of the time. So, how good is she really at it? She's not. That's kind of what, sorry to sound really mean here, but I'm going to. It's kind of what's so funny and entertaining about Amber. She thinks she's the smartest, most tactful person in the room, and it might work on the people in her direct immediate life, but the people of the internet are a bit wiser than that, and somehow she still hasn't caught on.
People who view me in this way.
anyone who can open their eyes will
never
see you
be
this
a
way.
good show. I will never be happy working with two people.
You shouldn't be happy.
I was
No, period.
literally hired to like push your buttons, and you even said on stream, I want someone to raise my blood pressure every single day.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna sit here and work. Like, you know how I feel about tech. Like,
You're in the bus VC today, scheming about how to make the show fucking awful on purpose to
Oh, interesting.
make it look like we're doing a bad job. You think people don't tell us what's going on?
They literally DM me.
They are telling me everything. You can't trust your fucking bus VC Amber babies. What are they called? Am babies?
if you want to believe like a hater, then you can go for
If
it.
I want to,
Oh my god, eye roll. The thing, she says that, but then she fully believes when random people send her a message of, blah, 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 said this about you. They're saying this about you, blah, blah, blah. But she doesn't see that as the same thing? Okay, interesting.
believe seven haters in the bus VC that when I tune in, I can see they're in the same call with you.
I was told they are telling Amber to just ignore you and not to respond to anything you say and make this show awful for you guys on purpose. She's bragging about the exercise she did on stream last night. She's also mad that she's not involved in a meeting before stream. She also said that you and tech mean nothing to her.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Got
Can
the
I
same.
respond to each one of those things?
I got the
Sure.
same message from another person, someone different than what Fupa
And I would
got.
like you to tell me who that is.
No,
Of course she would.
No.
Send it to me.
you,
No, Fuba. Okay,
you, leave. Get
Oh.
out of here. Leave.
The fact that she's constantly
Wow.
pushing to get people's real names, especially people who are clearly trying to stay anonymous, should be much more concerning to Keemstar than it is.
No, very that. And I think he's playing with fire because it's so clear that he's still interacting with her. He's still giving her access to these platforms, which if Amber were to go and do it on her own, that's one thing. But he's actively aiding her in it. So, and she probably has to give a percentage to him. She probably does, and she'll probably accept that because she's Just a little slow, but extremely fucking lazy.
Discord should have been shut down months ago.
Period.
I'm not gonna rag out like other members of the Discord that are not hosts, they're not interns,
And when I say that he's still aiding her, I mean current day.
they're literally private Discord members that don't want their shit out there.
Is Amber in the bus VC?
Yes, she is.
Let's bring her back. Amber, welcome back to the job.
Hey, pulling her back in.
Y'all don't want me here, right? You made a goal
Duh.
for me to leave. Sorry you're not reaching it. You guys are losers.
Oh.
We're getting pretty close there, buddy.
Goal for me to leave, and you're not
Buddy.
reaching that goal. So obviously you don't want me here. So I'm gonna make your job easier since you guys planned the show without me. I want Keem to actually sit down and to watch this full show,
Perfect.
so he knows the reason why. Tech, you are done.
It's so funny. It's so funny. I mean, this would rile me up if I was watching this live, because I would be like, on what grounds does she think to have this type of audacity? But just to know that nothing happened to Tech in the long run makes it the cherry on top, dude.
With
Okay.
bus.
I can drag her back again if you'd like.
Yeah. There is no opportunity in a normal person's life
Aw, cute. They decorated eggs.
to get to where she's at without being such a terrible person. Actively, she will flaunt her
Period.
social media cred, right, as like a power move against other people, or her income, right? It's always money. It's always my presence, right? And she's gotten away with it for a long fucking time.
I've said
That actually is very Epstein-esque. I'll give him that.
it before, but sometimes I think either Tech really did know the lore before working with her, he's watching all the reaction channels, or he picked up on it fast.
Well, hey, autism, neurodivergency, you do pick up on pattern recognition. Sorry.
When she's on her own channel, she has the freedom to block whoever she wants. She can just not read the comments. She can go on, like, live in her own world. But when
I also think they get a bit of a better look at Amber during this little era right now, because they do have access to the Discord. So they might not see everything, but they see some of it. So something tells me she talks a lot more on there too, probably.
you're in the LCU, like, you literally can't escape it. I don't think she can handle it.
It's almost as if, right, the same playbook is all she knows how to do. Delete the VC.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing, the same like 4 things every time.
Dog, at this point, I think I agree. I'm starting to agree. The VC is fucking awful.
I agree. I don't know Keem very well, but him allowing this VC to stay up and running for her just seems like nothing more than a damn liability at this point.
Oh, it will be. It will be. Especially, I mean, she's still on Discord. Like, I don't know how she's allowed to just keep popping around after breaking rules left and right.
How can any of this be worth it? All the doxing, people feeling unsafe in these spaces, her admitting she's intentionally trying to ruin this show, the constant threatening phone calls to Keem all day and night.
Because all it does is make her in her little
I think Keem likes it too. Anything attached to $1. Some people are just that, money hungry.
echo chamber where everyone's on her side.
Why are we allowing people in the Discord that are purposely trying to f with the shows and purposely trying to sabotage the shows? Isn't that like what Keemstar's like one of his #1 rules?
Well,
Amberlynn
But not for Amber.
has made me scared to join the Discord because of what happens in the bus VC. I've gotten
yep.
comments like that over and over and over again.
Apparently I have to go check the Jester side chat on YouTube because Amber is crying there to Keemstar.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, Amber, let's get the exclusive in the theater room. Hey,
I'm so done. I'm done, Keem.
I have no idea
We're not
what
trying
this.
to do this performative thing, so can we talk in private?
We can, but you're not actually done, are you?
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I don't want to do this publicly.
Oh, eye roll.
Like, I'm just fucking done.
I mean, part of the gig is to, like, open the window to the fans. Look, you can vent to
Her.
me privately. I think you should do it publicly.
He's just an awful person. Like, setting goals for me. Like, okay, first of all, they wouldn't even show in the beginning, they're talking all this shit about my show yesterday, even though, like, I get it financially, it wasn't the greatest, but, like, I had fun again. And that was my goal coming here. Every time I go to talk, he just fucking speaks over me.
Okay, well, Amber just wants a playpen, essentially. Playpen of people to just come and hang out with her. Well, yeah, it's kind of what it's always been, isn't it?
They purposely have my volume all the way down, saying the reason why.
So who's the lol cow, Amber? Who's the lol cow? Is it the audience for thinking this is real, or you for thinking all these friends are?
People aren't donating is because they don't want to give me money. I can't work with him anymore. Like, it's just, it goes deeper than just like,
No, she just doesn't want to do anything for them.
oh, you know, drama for the show. It goes deeper than that.
I mean, if we have to pull Tech out of there, we have to pull Tech out of there. I mean, I'm not kicking you off a bus, and you're not quitting. You know, if Tech has to go, Tech has to go.
How eye roll. And he didn't go anywhere, so hey.
Like, live was live at Fat Camp with drama, while I'm trying to do bus with Gemini, so of course I'm not going to make as much money. Of course I'm not going to get that many views.
Why do you care? Why do you care about what Tech's saying or Fupa or what the fans are saying? I'm
Well, that's all Amber cares about.
your boss. I don't give a shit. I understand why you're upset that you didn't get the redirect and this and that. Like, I get it. I mean, if we have to just get someone else in there, we'll get someone else in there. I mean, I've tried to tell Fupa and Tech a million times, this is Amber's show, right? If we get to a point where...
So this is also interesting, because it does kind of give us a bit of an insight into what her and Keem do on the side. I bet you this is how he talks to her, and this is how she talks to him a lot.
Where Amber doesn't want you on the show, I'm sorry. Like, we're gonna kick that person off. I mean, people are donating right now or typing in chat, Keem, get a back button. And do what? Kick Amber off a bus?
No, they want him off.
We'll pick someone new April 1st. We'll announce a new host.
Well, I'm taking off the 26th or the 30th, which you already know about that, so just take off now and tomorrow. I just can't.
Amber, why don't you just go in there and be like, I talked to Keem and you're going to replace April 1st, so.
Do it,
Why don't
girl.
you just do that? Why don't
Bruh.
you defend yourself?
Make content.
Alright.
Regardless if you're on Amber's side or Tech's side, Amber is the draw to bust.
I do genuinely think they've just been cooking her up this whole damn time. And she is just not aware, dude. She thinks she is, but to what extent?
Right? So it's like, dude, I'm not going to make a dumb business call.
Who'd have
Well,
thought?
that's kind of what this whole thing has been, Keem.
Does anyone else feel like Keem said April 1st because it's April Fool's Day and he's just gonna say it was a joke the whole time?
A lot of people will say, oh, this cast doesn't work. Gigi's like, oh, you need to replace Tech with someone who is, like, able to guide the conversation.
ALR donated. She said with $2.
Only $2? That can donate to 20. All right?
Never
And
mind.
put it on a TTS bit. Why are we not understanding that Amber is just terrible on her own? With anyone you pair her up with, she's going to be fucking god awful. She's not able to have a conversation. She's not able to sit down and like listen to your perspective. It's my way or gaslight.
You know, her channel has been dying for years. Now she averages probably 30K for a vlog.
Yeah, her most
She
popular.
used to be in the hundreds.
Yeah, her
of
most popular
thousands.
era was what, 8 years ago, 7
It
years
was
ago.
2019.
Oh, 30K for a vlog is still, I don't know as though she's pulling that numbers now.
Oh, ALR's back.
Welcome back. Are you ready to work?
Amber?
The fucking sniffling. Good God.
Hello? Fupa,
Get a load of this guy.
you and I are going to have a new host April 1st.
On bus?
49 cents.
Oh,
Ingela
solid.
kicked me from the VC twice last night for no reason. Carol Cash looked up my personal info and shared it with main chat. I pulled my glass, crypt, and bus memberships because I don't want to be part of the Discord anymore.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
That's fucked.
None of that is true. That is
It's
Solo,
probably
one
true.
of my
She's a
biggest
liar.
haters. That is one of my biggest haters, and the reason why, she's probably saying these lies is because she just said she's gonna leave the server. So Keem said me and Fupa are gonna have a new host.
Sounds great. That means I can do what you do and leave a show for an hour and 20 minutes and still collect a paycheck until then. So Amber, thank you. Run the show. You got this, BBG. Go for it.
A lot of people don't like tech. I know a lot of Girl World does, but the LCU does not like tech for this.
Okay, no shade at all. Girl World and the audience they brought in is a lot bigger than the regular audience for the LCU. So, I guess, sure, but Keem only cares about money.
If what Ayla is true, I am out. She is a spoiled brat.
Alright, so I'm not gonna speak if it's gonna say liar over my head.
Wait, they actually put that there? That's so funny.
I'm just not. His goal is to make more people hate me. His goal is to continue the hate train. And
what do you think the goal of any of this is?
He's not even fucking doing his job. And I'm fully aware that you guys want people to literally hate me. That is what Girl World is entertained by. But something needs to change.
Six asking what's going.
Then Amber, change. Oh my god. You cannot control how other people interact with you, but you can control how you perceive yourself to them. Is that the right portray? Sorry. Come on, dude.
Hang on, so I was just telling him that,
Well, why doesn't he do his job?
He walked off. He's back
okay,
now.
hold on. Just to be a little fair to Tech here, I don't know if it's fair to use the argument, why is he not doing his job, when consistently you've been the one that leaves the call.
And she doesn't want to get up. She doesn't want to do the dances. She doesn't want to do anything that people are literally paying for.
Right? It's your job to be here.
Yeah. Right? He's at fat camp.
Correct. Shouldn't you be at fat camp too?
Oh, period.
No, a lot of people didn't go.
For valid reasons. It's a little hypocritical to make the argument.
Right, for valid reasons. What was Amber's? She just didn't want to get up.
Well, he's not here to work when you do the exact same thing that you're accusing him of.
Yeah.
But he's at
Yeah. That was funny.
a fat camp.
Okay, that doesn't overwrite anything I just said.
Right now, nobody's driving the bus but Girl World.
No blast.
Damn. What a stark contrast Romeo is, weight and care-wise compared to BG, right? Well, we know it's two very separate ways of laziness. Amber just leaves the food out constantly in a giant mound on the countertop, and Foodie doesn't want to spend any money on cat food.
It has completely ruined this show. Whoever...
For who, Amber? For who? The audience loves it, and that's who matters. Sorry.
Stop working here with me and Fupa. We're going to have to,
bless them.
stop focusing on the fucking chat. We're going to have to focus as a team.
Then stop focusing on the Discord, you weirdo.
To stop letting Girl World drive the bus.
Oh, I roll.
Oh,
Because I'm done.
You're so dumb.
If that's where the money is, though, Am Beast.
You're just so
left Girl World for a
stupid.
reason.
Just so stupid.
I left Girl World for a reason.
You were kicked out. You were drowning with making no money. You didn't leave for a reason.
I mean, yeah, that really kind of is the case. She was kicked out by YouTube.
Just
I made 12K, baby boy, on
washed
my
up.
channel, uploading only once a week, so we can fight more about it if you want.
To sit here and act like you willingly left Gore World is crazy.
Right? She could just post and make money. Well, proved that, again, she was wrong.
She was absolutely distraught when she was demonetized, and she was absolutely shocked when she appealed and her appeal was denied. She
Right?
eventually broke down and told us her CPM, which is how much you're paid per 1,000 views, was constantly dropping every single day, and she was struggling financially, to the point she begged people to send pennies to her Cash App.
Oh!
Yeah. I never thought I'd need a has-been, but I have. You're...
Damn! That was a good one. It's very simple, but very good.
The fight with me was because you were complaining that I didn't understand that when you were talking to not take you seriously. And I said, do you want me to take you seriously? And you're like, no, when I'm on the camera, don't take me seriously. I am a performer. I'm a character. I'm not real.
I do not
No one's going to
work
take you
with
seriously now
I
on because that's the
will
fucking life you present for yourself, is you don't
I
want to
will
be
see.
serious. Your show wants you gone, Amber. And you're the one like, I'm leaving, or your tech leaves. I would be surprised if Keem after Fat Camp's like, we don't fucking need Amber. Fuck
I
it.
don't want Amber to leave, but I definitely want her to participate in the show.
If that's the truth, why do I want to work with Fupa?
You
She's
don't.
fatphobic. She
This is demonetized. Amber, so are you.
screams in my face. She
Didn't-
calls the love of my life a feeder. The list can go on and on.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Hasn't she
So why does
complained about
She called her own love of her life a feeder.
wanting you gone?
Yeah.
Why would I want to work with Fupa? You're gaslighting me.
I had
You're a
ample
gaslighter.
opportunity- That's not a
Who?
gaslighter.
You're a
That's not a
gaslighter.
gaslighter.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, Amber would know.
I had ample opportunity to get this fired, and I never fired her.
You know why though, right? You know why you didn't fire her?
What? Is that Osama bin Laden? What are we doing?
Because you're scared. Because you're alone, and
You're
everyone around you
fired.
has to support you.
You're fired.
You can't.
You're fired.
You wouldn't be able to.
Amber, I'd be careful. If he's really fired, then he can just pop off and say whatever the hell he wants.
If it wasn't for DoorDash.
Hey, Ella.
See, she can laugh about someone losing their income, their main source. Although I have a feeling this isn't his main source, so it's whatever. But Ambeast, that's your situation. Now you're having to rely on. I believe she went over to Kick, but how well does that really pay? It's not the same rate of views, and even the monetization and whatnot is very different over there. So I just wonder.
It's been proven that
She's definitely not making 12K.
of your closest people in the Discord have doxed people.
Yeah.
You forced the oldest mod out of the Discord because one of your people got timed out for 24
Clock it.
hours. Hey, Ella, you're the worst thing to happen to the LCU.
Amber, do you ever think about the end of your life?
What's the point of thinking about tomorrow?
Well, this took a turn.
Do you? Okay, great. Then we're going to talk about it.
Shady. I mean, she does. She has said before that she's filled with a dread and anxiety about her health, her future, and all that.
Amber came to me and said, Tech, you need to stop being mean to me, change the show program.
So Tech explains
Yo, is this it?
why the tone of the content suddenly changed, and it wasn't just creative direction. He says Amber brought up some really serious
This was. I remember this.
personal struggles, and that's what led to him pulling back.
That's why content changed. That's why things had to fucking adjust. Instead of having a conversation about anything, you are literally the fucking worst LSU employee we've ever had.
No, I believe it.
I've never seen someone as terrible as you as being an entertainer in my fucking life. All right.
I came to you in confidence,
Well,
Tough shit.
crying,
it wasn't.
telling you I did not want to say this on the show.
Yeah. Do you remember that private call you wanted to?
And you just went and got him fired, so piss off. He owes anything to you now, Amby. Sorry.
Drag me on for when I was really drunk and I said the F slur. That was in confidence. That was not for the show. And you wanted to drag me on that. You had planned beforehand to expose me on it. Dude, hey, if you leave, just so you...
Oh, go figure. Anytime she gets some real life pushback, nope, Amby's out.
No, people are going to be concerned. All right, Amber? You leaving with that statement, they're going to be concerned about what you said.
Oh, he's a primetime troller, honestly.
So Amber decides to once again run and cry to Keem, and in that, she tells
I mean, I actually do mean that as a compliment. It's so smooth with Tech.
him she will not be coming back to Bus until April 1st because Emily is coming and she needs a long vacation. Oh, and that she supposedly just got swatted?
Well, I don't want to say this publicly, but fuck it. Yeah, I'm not working with tech, so what happened? I'm going to do the whole little backstory first.
Yeah, I don't believe this. I don't know. If it wasn't for the fact that Brian Cook actually looked up some stuff and there is allegedly a report, I don't know.
I told Tech 2 weeks ago in confidence that I felt. And Tech then says on Buzz tonight that I told him that in confidence.
Did she?
And then it was a dog whistle, right? So the cops just showed up at my door, bro.
Amber, see, that just proves you don't know what a fucking dog whistle is. Dip. What? How is you saying you're gonna do that a dog whistle. No, that's manipulation.
Because of him. Like, I am done.
This is at the point where it's getting too serious. Do not go back on bus tonight.
No, I'm actually done. I was already going to take off the 26th and the 30th. You already know that, so I'm not coming back until the 1st.
Dude,
Why does it look like he's busting out laughing in the back, too? No one takes this girl seriously.
she just got swatted because Tech said that.
What?
Tech.
See, and her using that terminology, that's not what that is. You had a wellness check called on you. You wouldn't have been swatted. Swatted is when, like, it's a federal agency, I believe, or it could be police, but they come in, like, full fucking blast because it's a actual security threat that has been made, allegedly. Very different. I highly doubt she had the police knocking on her door like that. They'd be banging.
Brought it up on bus, so then someone did a wellness check on her.
See? That's not being swatted. Tips.
Keem, this is what I don't like. Amber always alluding to the fact that you cater to her like she owns you. She doesn't. She needs to be humbled. Mount opinion respectfully.
Well, don't worry. YouTube will humble her, even if Keem won't. I have a feeling that might have humbled Keem a bit too, but he's still helping her, so it's like, what the fuck?
Look, Tech tried to humble her. How'd that work? She just quit. Y'all are kind of dumb. Y'all.
Are we or are you? Because do you not see the, like, privilege over her that you have? How's she going to make money without you, Keem?
Y'all are dumb. You don't know how to deal and talk and work
Now, he knows that.
with someone who's complicated, like Boogie or ALR.
Honestly, I really don't even know that much about this Boogie character, but he can't be that bad. Compared to Amber, I don't know.
So many people that said they do not want this show.
No, yeah, no one wants to be the main host for this thing. And it's
It's easy because it's a big show. You would think everyone would be fighting for this spot, but
No, not when it comes to working with Ambeast.
Amber will not meet you for meetings. She will just have no time in her day because she has to be in her bus VC all
That's crazy, and she has to sleep in super late.
until 5 to like 9 a.m.
she didn't get up today until 6 p.m. this time.
Yep, you
That's crazy, dude. Oh my god.
can have 20 topics available, and she'll say, "I'm only doing these 3." You plan on having 3
Oh my
hours of
God.
content, and it's whittled down to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So no wonder you guys are just left fucking repeating yourselves the whole damn time.
She will spread lies and rumors about you.
See, and this is what I figured. If they threaten to fire him, he's just going to go scorched earth. Which I'm here for.
Out the Discord. Fantasize how to take you down and make you look worse so she looks better in the bus VC with all these fucking AM babies for hours and hours and hours every single day.
That's crazy. That's crazy. She really found her people with that VC, huh?
Right? She will use her position again.
And the crazy thing is, sorry, Tech, I'll rewind a bit. The crazy thing is, that's always been Amber. She just didn't have a position of power to do this from before, but this has always been Amber. She's always been very, like, creepy when it comes to her online presence and how she uses the internet, mainly to just stalk other people. She's been doing it for probably as long as she's been on the internet.
She will use her position against you. She will garnish the goodwill of normal, nice people to give her a chance. Everything you...
Very that. Very, very that. And I feel like that's why reaction channels get a decent amount of pushback sometimes, unless it's for, like, you know, other things. But like we say it all the time, you know, looking from the outside in. So if some random person were to come in and find one of my videos not knowing anything about Amber or myself, I very much understand how it looks. Like, duh. Duh. But hey, we all learn eventually, right? right? It's like a badge of honor, a growth kind of ceremony within Girl World. You come in with just a little bit of like the right intentions, at least, but you very quickly learn that that doesn't get you far here.
You will be seen as, because of her, there is no one in the LCU capable of handling Amber Lynn Reed the way she behaves. She wants us to have detailed meeting notes.
And I'm sure they all talk about shit. Well, talk shit about her too.
Yeah, and then she's like, this is too much. Make it simple. So then I started just typing
Of course.
in the Discord, the group chat, and then she would never follow a single fucking one.
I'm
Go
gonna be honest,
figure.
it's
I don't think she can memorize that type of shit.
really difficult to work with Amber.
Keem shouldn't be paying her. Keem shouldn't pay her for the last week of this month. Amber,
Oh.
you shouldn't be paid for these fucking episodes.
I agree. Like, isn't it Boogie docked whenever he leaves the show? Why?
I think so. I've heard that.
I don't know how public
I
that is.
don't know how
That should be in the contract.
public that is.
Oh, well.
I feel like I've heard that, though.
Oopsie.
Uh,
Well, I think
Who cares?
the same should happen for Amber.
Yeah, this is kind of weird. She can literally leave the show and still get paid from it, while everyone else actually has to be there and do the work. It just feels a little off.
Well, maybe it's not a everyone quote unquote has to, but it's like such an unspoken thing. Why does someone have to tell you or like legally bind you to actually show up for your job? I don't think any sane person would think that way. And I do think that Amber is a little bit of a different kind of creator than all the others because her platform that she had before was so massive. I mean, it really wasn't in the grand scheme of things, but like, it was big. It was big. She made enough money to get by, and more money than most people have. Okay, so
Especially when she keeps saying she doesn't need the show, but still benefits from it either way.
I have to be
That's
here. Shake has to be
true.
here.
Good take. That's actually a good take. I actually agree with that.
Amber Lynn can just not work. Let's actually get to the nitty gritty. If she quit this job, she's fine.
well, that's what Amber has always relied on, though, is that she cannot work and still get paid.
Yeah, she's cooked.
She can't afford whatever
Monetize.
Yeah, whatever life she has right now.
Relies on Keem right now.
She relies on Keem.
Burns that bridge with Keem. You're cooked.
If Keem literally said, "Hey, the episodes that you leave where you're
It wasn't even enough for YouTube to say, hey, knock it off. And he's still like, I'm going to get my cut out of her.
not gonna be here, you're not getting paid,"
Mhm.
she'd never leave again. She can't
Yeah.
afford to.
Exactly.
You know what? You know what is interesting about Amber Lynn?
She's a
I
dumb bitch.
can't. I don't want to self-promote this, or I guess promote for Amber. She's doing the money thing again, where you can like pay her to say and ask for
Cameos.
advice
She's back, by the way.
online on that one website that I will not say. Don't say it.
Oh.
Yeah, she's back to doing that because the money is
Keep an eye out, y'all. There will be a video on that at some point.
fucking tight.
It's kind of funny
Because she can't fucking type. I've been saying she's illiterate.
because she's back on Cameo doing a sale and clearly trying to
Leah Michelle Lynn.
bring in money, while at the same time claiming she's pulling in like 40K per month. Those two things don't really go together.
Right?
If you're making that kind of money consistently, you're probably not running flash sales trying to get more. It just feels like the story changes, depending on what sounds better in the moment.
She's not
Moment.
like, I understand she's leaving over and over again, but like she's got to be able to be on the show. She's complaining that you guys just left the VC, so she can't come back.
What?
Okay, are we allowed to leave for 40 minutes while she does a show?
Guys, you are treating me like a babysitter. Yeah, April
Well, that's what Amber does. Sorry about it. Now she needs Daddy Keem to go run and tell the other kids to play nice with her.
1st. Amber's refusing to work with Tack. I told her Tack has to stay until April 1st.
Well, make her homeless. Just don't give her a job.
Good God.
Be the best detractor
All right,
channel on the
guys.
internet. Graham, let's go back to the Discord. Amber, come back, baby! I miss you! Amber!
The thing is, they could probably make so much more money now that they have the Girl World audience attention. They could make so much more money if they were to just deep dive into all the lore, talk so much shit about her. Like, they really could.
You're like the diabetes that refused to leave after losing 200 pounds!
Oh, like a cockroach.
I'll be your insulin! You'll be my blood disease.
If Tech and Food believe I'm
Does he have a blood disease?
going back to apathetic facts.
Oh, and there she goes again.
Amber is so boring and dull, so many people only stay for you two, and Keem needs to realize that.
That'd be great.
I mean, basically, unless you have someone there to berate Amber and to hold her down to some type of standard, it's pointless.
Wait. Look, there's the
It's
dog.
messy.
He's like limping.
What?
Oh my god. Yeah, why is Twinkie limping like that?
Is the dog
What bothers
limping?
me,
Why is the
my dog
limping?
is not limping. What bothers me
You
is
saw
what
that?
just
See, she's not even paying attention. Good god.
happened, Tech. I'm here to tell you that you just fucked up. You did IRL, and I will never be on the show if you're
How did I do IRL?
You're an
Well,
idiot.
me losing bus
She's so stupid. She doesn't know what any of these things mean that she's learning from other people.
is like, okay, Amber's gonna lose as showrunner, right? I'm not losing like an opportunity
not.
here. I love what I do here in the LCU. I'll do it on Crypt every day, right? But Amber doesn't have
She's getting red too, so she's getting worked up. That blood pressure going through the roof.
anyone in the LCU currently capable to run bus with her, and she's gonna have to struggle to find someone to do it.
All right, well, whatever. I'm just arguing.
Yeah,
I
no
mean,
wor-
this
no
is
worries.
just
Eventually, Keem will just jump in and do a show with her. He's like, fucking hell.
stupid. Look, I'm not like really mad at anyone, but it's we're at a point now where this cast is just not going to work. So we'll figure it out from here on out.
And nothing changed. Shocker. Actually, I think it's a little smart to have him be like, okay, well, he's still going to be here until April 1st. Which, yes, the April Fool's thing. But by that point, Amber's going to have fucking moved on. Like, mentally. She's not going to care about that. So, the hell's it going to matter? But she's always going to use that as a ploy. Anyways, you guys, this was only like a 30-minute video from Appa. I wasn't thinking it would take us an hour, but here we are. Keep an eye out. There's going to be a lot more throughout the day. Like I said, we got a lot to catch up on. And yeah, honestly, I don't know. We'll see if I choose to upload that then. But it might just still be a regular kind of upload day. I want to get back to as normal as possible, but we still have a lot to catch up on. So keep an eye out, y'all. Thank you so much, as always. Hope everyone had a wonderful week. You're gonna have a good weekend, all right? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care.